Unity, it's all right. They have a new release. Unity is my favorite Indonesian boy band. Well, I think they're the only Indonesian boy band that I know. But for all of you, please send me more recommendations. Not just Indonesian, not just boy bands, but just singers, actors, any kind of art, movies, TV shows, painters, and whoever that you think I should follow. Send me more recommendations. Okay, but let's get to It's All Right by Unity. Start. That was a great entrance. Like, it seems like guitar and piano, but it seamlessly like weave with each other that you can't identify like when guitar ends and the piano begins. I could be wrong, but I think that's guitar and piano. But just the entrance, like how fluid those two instruments come together, like weave in together. It's so fluid that you can't actually like differentiate the two. Perfect. Or like an inspirational song. Uh, okay. So aside from that first comment about the intro, the guitar and the piano weaving together, the tone and the flow of the rap that followed after that, I think is the best one I've heard from them yet. It's so starkingly different from how they did their rap before. The rap flow before and the beat and the melody of the actual rap used to be very like common, but this one was very, very unique. There's also the bonus of the beautiful visual elements, and they seem to be going um, zoom wide, zoom wide, zoom wide, which I can interpret as a sort of the visual consistency with the message of the song. The message of the song is talking about you as an individual pushing forward for what you want. So you as an individual is a small space, like that's just you, and then you become a part of a bigger society or a bigger dream or a bigger life. So that's very consistent with the visuals. So here, like so you see the person opening the door of a car. So it's very like zoomed in. And then they pan out to something wider. So you see him walking. Well, that one started with a wide shot of wherever it was that he was walking in. This one, that is a wide shot. And then they zoomed in to him. Yeah, that's another one. So that's a very tight shot of him walking, and then wide, wide shot. So that's yeah, and then wide. Oh, love that. I love the visual, the story of that shot, like how he transitioned from dark to morning. And it was very, very seamless. Maybe it was just coloring. That's true. That lyrics, that line, sometimes it's fun, sometimes it isn't. And you still need to keep on going. You can't always expect to be happy. You can always expect things to go your way. Feel good about good things and feel good about bad things. Yeah. Your mind is good, but your mind is good when your mood is good. They're just spitting one fact after another. I love how that low register of the voice is again interweaving with a higher register. So I don't know who it is that's making who's singing which line, but I know it kind of it the those these are two different people. So it's very consistent with how they did the intro. That intro had, if I'm correct, you have that guitar and you have your piano. They're interweaved so seamlessly. Two different elements interweaving so seamlessly that it sounds one. And the same thing is true here. You hear a very low register of that voice that and then it's followed by the person singing with the higher register that sorry that part. And then that's different. Like it has like inflections in his rap, in his melody that makes it different from the first rap. So now they become distinct. Specifically the one that that and also very representative of the different types of people, I guess, the different things that people do. You have the artist, office worker, the driver. It's just a feel good song. And it is making me feel good. I, I think one of the things that I really like about this song is that they weren't pushing to become K-pop or Western pop. I think they're sort of just keeping their own style. Very Indonesian, very Asian, very unity. And it's setting them apart from other groups. So I appreciate that. Second is that I think with their other releases, they were pretty heavy in theme. Not really heavy, but very. There were like some complicated narratives in the songs. But this one is just fairly easy. It was very straight to the point. They just want to inspire people and tell people that let's just go on. Come on, things aren't always gonna be good. Things are sometimes gonna hurt. It's gonna be bad, but let's just keep on pushing. I know that one of the things about this group is that all of them are actually vocalists and they're known more for their vocals rather than dancing, and that they would usually take turns on who's leading the song, which I think is really good and something that many vocal groups in different parts of the world should follow. So everybody deserves their own time to shine. So yeah. So and then I think they're also part of the production, the writing of the song. That's another good thing. And again, I think this the styling, they're very simple, but because of the story behind the visuals, the cinematography, the story behind the lyrics, you're able to appreciate the simple touches that make a scene beautiful. So for example, as I've said, that zoom out, zoom in type of thing. That's something unique. You have like a very monochromatic background, and then you just have one element that's popping out, and so it's sort of guiding your eyes on where to look. Um, there's the direction of their cinematography. Kind of, they frame it in such a way that your eyes are actually moving towards something, like it's with a purpose. And then there's nothing fancy about the camera work. Most of it is just locked and they're just zooming in and zooming out, but it doesn't feel boring because there's so many visual elements in there that are beautiful, and you're trying to keep in like consistently interpreting and listening to the lyrics, which are very meaningful. So in the end, they were able to create a very very cinematic look for a music video. I guess I did the right thing standing them. As I've said, I do want to get exposed to other Indonesian artists, singers, other boy bands, girl groups, but I think they've pretty much cemented that they will always be my favorite. Yeah, Unity, follow them.